NASA has just uncovered a groundbreaking discovery. Multiple Earth-like planets are closer than we ever imagined. They could hold the key to finding life beyond our solar system. With advanced telescopes revealing these potential second Earths, the hunt for habitable worlds is heating up. But here's the twist. Some of these planets might be hiding secrets that could change everything we know about space. Ready to find out what NASA just uncovered? Watch now. The quest for a second. Earth. What if Earth wasn't the only place like this? What if, hiding in the vastness of space, there were multiple second Earths? And what if they were closer than anyone imagined? What is the habitable zone, or Goldilocks zone? That question isn't science fiction anymore. NASA just made headlines with a breakthrough that could change everything we thought we knew about our place in the universe. Using the most advanced space telescopes and data from recent missions, scientists have confirmed the presence of several Earth-like planets, not in some far-off galaxy, but in our cosmic neighborhood. These worlds aren't just rocky and similar in size to Earth. Some of them sit perfectly in what scientists call the Goldilocks zone. Not too hot, not too cold, just right for liquid water to exist. For decades, astronomers have scanned the skies in search of other habitable planets, but until now the evidence was scattered, the technology limited, and the results uncertain. That has all changed. With powerful tools like the James Webb Space Telescope and other tests, NASA has shifted from simply finding exoplanets to deeply analyzing their atmospheres. This search for second Earths is more than a scientific race. It's a quest tied deeply to human curiosity and survival. If other planets can support life, could we one day visit them? Could they be our backup if Earth becomes uninhabitable? Or do they simply remind us how rare and precious our own planet is? NASA's findings have opened a new chapter, not just in space exploration, but in how we understand the universe and our role within it. The age-old question, are we alone, suddenly feels closer to being answered, and the truth might be orbiting just a few light-years away. TRAPPIST-1 system as NASA hunts for Earth-like worlds, one star system stands out like a cosmic jackpot. The TRAPPIST-1 system, first revealed to the world in 2017 by NASA's Spitzer Space Telescope, this distant star shocked scientists with a discovery that still echoes across the space community: 7 Earth-sized planets orbiting a single ultra-cool dwarf star just 40 light-years away. In galactic terms, that's practically in our backyard. What makes TRAPPIST-1 so special isn't just the number of planets, it's their potential. Out of the 7, 3, TRAPPIST-1e, F, and G are positioned perfectly within the stars. Habitable zone, the sweet spot where temperatures might allow for liquid water to exist on the surface, and where there's water, the potential for life follows. But the surprises don't end there. These planets are huddled incredibly close to their dim host star, so close that all 7 would easily fit within the orbit of Mercury in our own solar system. Because the star is much cooler and smaller than our Sun, the planets aren't scorched. Instead, they receive just the right amount of heat to keep things interesting. Even more intriguing, the planets are likely tidally locked, meaning one side always faces the star while the other remains in permanent darkness. This could create extreme but fascinating climate zones. Unlike anything on Earth, NASA didn't stop at discovery. Follow-up observations using the Hubble Space Telescope suggest that at least 3 of the planets lack thick hydrogen-dominated atmospheres, hinting strongly at rocky terrestrial surfaces, not gas giants. That's a crucial clue for scientists looking for solid ground for possible life. TRAPPIST-1 is now a prime target for the James Webb Space Telescope, which aims to peer into their atmospheres and detect key ingredients like water vapor, carbon dioxide, and even methane. Potential signs of life, or at least habitability. This system isn't just another discovery. It's a cosmic goldmine. It gives us a front-row seat to study real Earth-sized planets and maybe, just maybe, catch the first whiff of alien air. K2-18b. Just when TRAPPIST-1 had our attention, another planet threw the scientific world into a frenzy. K2-18b, located 124 light-years away in the constellation Leo. This exoplanet orbits within the habitable zone of a red dwarf star. Recent discoveries have made it one of the most exciting candidates in the search for alien life. K2-18b isn't your typical rocky Earth twin. It's what scientists call a Hycean world,
a planet potentially covered in a massive global ocean beneath a hydrogen-rich atmosphere.
It's nearly 3 times the size of Earth and about 8.6 times heavier, suggesting a deep, dense composition possibly hiding an ocean that could stretch hundreds of kilometers deep. But here's where things get shocking. Recent data from the James Webb Space Telescope revealed traces of dimethyl sulfide and dimethyl disulfide in its atmosphere. On Earth, these chemicals are mostly produced by marine plankton, tiny ocean organisms. Finding them on another planet is a massive deal. If these compounds were indeed created by biological activity, K2-18b might be the first world outside our solar system where signs of life have been detected. To add to the excitement, the Webb telescope also spotted methane and carbon dioxide swirling through the planet's atmosphere, gases often linked to biological or geothermal processes. The combination of water-rich conditions and these organic molecules has fueled global headlines and sparked debate across the scientific community. Of course, caution remains. These compounds could also have non-biological origins, and the data, while groundbreaking, is still being reviewed. Scientists urge the public not to jump to conclusions, but the buzz is real. The idea that microbial life might be swimming in alien oceans just 124 light-years away is no longer confined to science fiction. K2-18b has become a poster planet for what could be out there. It challenges everything we thought we knew about life-friendly environments. If future missions confirm what we're seeing, K2-18b could go down in history as the first alien world where life was found, changing how we see ourselves and our place in the universe forever. TOI 700 system. Just when scientists thought finding one potentially habitable planet was rare, the TOI 700 system flipped the script, revealing not one but multiple Earth-sized worlds in the habitable zone of a single star. Located about 100 light-years away in the Dorado constellation, this system has become a major highlight in NASA's hunt for life-supporting exoplanets. TOI 700 is a calm red dwarf star, smaller and cooler than our Sun but with a much longer lifespan. This slow-burning star hosts at least 4 planets, and 2 of them, TOI 700d and TOI 700e, are especially exciting. Both lie in the habitable zone, the region where temperatures might allow water to exist as a liquid. TOI 700d, the first discovered, is almost exactly the size of Earth and completes an orbit every 37 days. Not long after, scientists uncovered TOI 700e, slightly smaller but still within Earth's size range. It circles the star even faster, finishing an orbit in just 28 days. Both planets are likely tidally locked. What's truly shocking is the idea that 2 potentially habitable planets could exist side by side in the same system. This raises the possibility of not just life, but perhaps even ecosystems developing. In parallel, completely separate yet under the same star, it's like finding 2 Earths in the same cosmic street. The discovery was made possible by NASA's TESS, Transiting Exoplanet Survey satellite, which scans the sky for small dips in starlight caused by planets crossing in front of their stars. Without it, the quiet whispers of TOI 700 might have gone unheard. TOI 700 has gone from an anonymous star to a headline-making planetary system, reminding us that the universe might be far more crowded with life-friendly worlds than we ever imagined. James. Webb Space Telescope. The game-changer in the search for a second Earth didn't come in the form of a spaceship. It came with a golden mirror gliding through space. Launched in December 2021, the James Webb Space Telescope has quickly become the sharpest eye humanity has ever turned toward the stars. And what it's seeing is nothing short of incredible. Unlike any telescope before it, the James Webb Space Telescope sees the universe in infrared. This means it can peer through cosmic dust and darkness to detect the faintest signals from distant planets, but its real superpower is studying exoplanet atmospheres in shocking detail. When a planet passes in front of its star, some of the starlight filters through the planet's atmosphere. Webb captures that light and breaks it down to reveal the chemical fingerprints hiding within gases like methane, carbon dioxide, and even potential biosignatures like dimethyl sulfide. Its extreme sensitivity also means that planets once considered too small or too dim to study are now on the map. It's revealing what these distant worlds are made of, how hot or cold they are, and whether they could actually support life. Even more fascinating, the James Webb Space Telescope isn't just analyzing 1 or 2 planets. Its mission includes
dozens each year building a vast catalog of planetary profiles.
Each new finding adds a puzzle piece, helping scientists understand how common Earth-like conditions really are in the galaxy. Think of the James Webb Space Telescope as not just a telescope, but a time machine and a life hunter rolled into one.
It's looking back in time billions of years while also scanning for signs of present-day life beyond Earth.